like him, man.
Here we go. What up, y'all? Welcome to the Bald Brothers Podcast. I'm Kev on stage.
Tony Baker.
And we're here just being friends, talking about things, waxing poetically, eating protein yogurt. That the Yucca app says it's okay, man. 80 out of 100. So you put the 80 out of the 100 with the 40 out of 100 on yogurt, it's a 60 out of 100.
And also, too, when the Yucca rates the things, you got to look at what they're talking about. So even though it might rate poor, they just telling you it's poor because it's a little too caloric.
Mm-hmm.
But it might not be too many calories for you.
Yeah.
Like that granola is what, 130?
Yeah,
that's
130.
not crazy.
That's not crazy.
If you do one serving.
And put that biscuit sandwich that I was eating in the Yucca. It's going to be 2 out of 100. There's going to be no redeeming quality. No redeeming quality.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
So anyway, today we are doing the top 10 movies black people will get mad at you if you haven't seen. Because you know the blacks, we got movies that we will judge your whole life. Kara, do white people be like, you ain't seen Steel Magnolias? They do? We need to bring some white people on this side.
We need to bring the white side to be like, what movies do white people get mad at if you haven't seen?
You ain't seen.
I already know what the white guys would pick.
Yeah. Toy Story?
You ever seen Toy Story? You Dunskies.
Mexican people, blood in, blood out. When we talked about that, they was in my comments like, don't you ever come over here until you see Blood in, Blood Out.
Oh, they was on you?
They was on me.
Blood in, Blood Out is a good movie, man.
Yeah, but I'm black, so they wasn't tripping.
Yeah.
But they was like, you do need to watch it.
Yeah,
but if I were Mexican, they'd probably be like, who even are you? All right, so crack it off. What?
It's going to be hard to narrow it down to 10.
Let's just keep going. Maybe we get more than 10.
Okay, all right. So I'm going first?
You're going first.
Okay. I got so many movies on this list.
Yeah, go ahead.
Boys in the Hood.
Absolutely.
Boys in the Hood, they'd be like, what? You ain't seen Boys in the Hood?
Mm-hmm.
Always going to get a reaction.
Probably that one out of all the Hood classic movies, especially the violent one, the ones that are not comedic.
Yeah.
That probably is the number.
That's the staple.
You got to see. If you ain't seen Juice, they might not be like, yeah, you should have seen Juice, but they probably ain't going to raise too much stink.
They might, though.
They might.
Because it's got Tupac in there being legendary. For sure.
But Boys in the Hood is going to
Boys in the Hood for sure. That's like.
Maybe Menace to Society.
Menace will get you that response too. But Boys in the Hood is like the perfect hood movie.
1,000%.
If you want to know what the hood life was like in the 90s, you go to that.
Yes. Unfortunately, for those of us who weren't raised in L.A., that movie framed how I saw L.A.
Me too.
For a long while.
And I wasn't really tripping. I was like, yo, man, L.A. crazy. You know what I'm saying? But Menace made me terrified of L.A. Yeah. I was like, yo, man, how are people existing in this?
Because in Boys in the Hood, you have Trey with the solid father.
Yeah.
It seemed like Trey, he could choose to be good or bad.
Right.
You got Ricky on his way out to USC.
Right.
You know, he's caught, running. Should have zig, should have zag.
Right.
But Menace, ain't no college scholarships on the line.
Here's what Menace was. Menace was the guys that shot at them.
Mm-hmm.
That's them.
Yeah, the guys shot Ricky.
The guys that shot Ricky?
Yes.
This is their story.
1,000%. They're not going to USC on a scholarship.
They not. We ain't got no Furious Styles
in our life. No balls.
We ain't got no sports scholarship on the line. And we ain't got a criminal with a heart of gold. We gonna kill you. You was talking that shit. We gonna see you again, dog. So now the Menace is that side of it.
Yes, that is the. If that car drove off, the Menace to Society came on, I'd be like, well,
boom, this is it. This is daylight.
Is over.
Yeah, we blasted that nigga. That's the opening of the film. We blasted that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? I told him. You say I shot him through the back and went through his chest? That's what it's all about. That's me. That's me. They call me Bobby. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't always like this, but here we are.
That's hilarious. 1,000% true. Couldn't agree more. I'ma go.
I think I know where you going.
The color purple.
I knew you was gonna say the color purple first.
The color purple to me might be the biggest.
Yeah.
You have, and that's the Steven Spielberg one, not the most recent one.
Right.
And the thing about it is, the color purple is a very traumatic
Oh man,
movie.
it's not a
man.
good time.
It is not a.
Has a
it's
great ending though.
great ending, and I feel like the newer version had more levity
Yeah,
towards the end.
yeah, for sure.
The first version was like, you get 3 minutes of happiness. You see these little kids, and then Mr.
Yep.
And that's it. And it better be enough. The
Yeah.
last movie, they had a whole sequence.
Right.
They had flowers. They had a
The last,
dinner. She
the
had
last
she
movie, I
opened the
understood
pants.
better.
Yeah,
I understood the story better.
brother. The Dion Cole
Yeah,
situation and the kid, it was way more clear
yeah,
and devastating to me in the second one than the first one.
yeah. Because I didn't understand it in the first one. I was like, so what's the dynamic here? Like,
Man.
what is happening there? I was confused.
So was I.
The whole time.
I was not understanding. I mean, I got it, but I didn't get it. I was also younger at the time.
Me too. I was
when I
just
first
like-
watched it, but it was spelled out in the second one.
Yeah.
But black people not trying to hear it if you ain't seen The Color Purple.
You got to watch The Color Purple.
Doesn't matter how old you are. Zay Zay and JoJo, 18 and 16. Why haven't you seen it?
Have they seen it?
Well, no, we didn't put them through it.
Okay. It's a
put them
lot,
through it.
man. It ain't the family movie you want to put on.
It
All right,
ain't.
sit down, y'all. I know y'all laughing and giggling, but Color Purple.
Watch this girl get molested and abused
Yeah.
and punched. There's a little father preacher who hates his daughter.
Yeah. Get in on this.
Yeah, get in on
Get
this.
the popcorn going, man.
Watch-
Get your snacks.
Yeah, man. Watch this. This sex
This is
with
good
you don't
family
wanna-
fun.
You don't really want to be a part of the sex. Yeah, let's sit down and grab the popcorn and
Yeah,
the
man.
raisinette.
Good times. Family bonding.
Yeah. And people be like, this is my favorite part. Really? Fixing to shave mister. She was about to kill that man.
She was.
She had the razor.
A lot of people, there's a lot of angry people out here
Yeah.
holding on. They know that feeling. They're just like,
Mhm.
I could take you out right now.
Whoopi
My
killed-
favorite part of the movie is the end. The happy ending. When her kids roll up.
Oh, man. They were in Africa.
When her kids roll up, man, and they just standing out there in that field and the African garments are flapping in the wind. I'm just like,
My favorite part
and
is
you like, mama. So you can't see the tears. It's just like, what? Why your face wet? I poured water on myself. Whoopi Goldberg was so good in that movie. How she not get an Oscar for it? That's why they gave her an Oscar for Ghost.
yes, which is what they did for Jamie Lee Curtis.
They should have gave her that
They should have
shit.
gave her both.
They should have gave her that
They
shit for
should
the
have gave
Color
her
Purple.
Color Purple. That scene where she, have I asked you for anything?
Man.
Have I asked? I jumped. I was like, whoo. Whoo. And the old dad, nah, that woman ain't gonna talk to me
Man.
like that. You trash. You trash. I was like,
Yeah,
liar,
man.
liar. Simmons is old. He's like, and then till you do right by me. And Danny Glover, boy, we ain't forgave him still.
Danny Glover, man.
It was-
People
it was like-
played. There was not a weak piece of fat on that cast.
Everybody
Everybody
in her
brought it.
bag.
Man,
Danny in his bag.
this is Whoopi's debut.
debut.
This is
The
the
debut
debut.
album. Out here.
She's a comedian.
Comedians be good at dramatic actors, though. Traditionally,
Killed
comedians be
it.
good dramatic actors. Every role was great.
And it looked like she really aged.
Yes. And the makeup on Whoopi Goldberg, on Oprah, when she
Man.
got out of jail, Sophia home now.
Man.
Sophia home. It was great, man.
Yeah, that
But yeah, The Color Purple, nobody's trying to see it. Tyler Perry used to put those scenes in his plays all the time. He used to always get a good laugh. Color Purple in there.
Coming to America.
Whew!
Coming to America, man.
Man!
If you ain't seen Coming to America, man, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. You ain't got no excuse. Because I'll let you slide on, man, The Color Purple too heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
Coming to America, you got no excuse. What's your excuse?
None.
I don't like laughing.
There's nothing.
Coming to America, you got zero
Oh.
excuse.
Man.
It's one of the best comedies ever made.
Of all time. If you're really a prince, I'll marry you.
I'll marry you.
So-
Shut your old ass up, man. Ain't nobody marrying you on this train.
Stu, you rich dude, mother.
That's the role I want to play
Frankie Faison.
so badly.
You rich dude, mother.
If they recast it, if they redid Coming to America today, not no sequel, they just redid I Want to Be the Landlord at the
Yeah.
Slum.
He got the good apartment.
And don't be pulling that falling down the stairs shit on me. You conscious. That's me all day. You think you slick, you falling down the steps, your rent is due. Because I would do that in real life.
Absolutely, you would.
You fall down the steps and land and fart. I'm like, look, your rent's due. You boys in Africa is used to this.
It's so good. All right, I'm going to go with Friday.
Yes.
First Friday,
Mm-hmm.
again, kind of on the Coming to America.
Yeah.
Just really a perfect film.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
It's a perfect
And
movie.
comedies don't often, that third act resolution,
Stuck the landing.
they can't. They can't figure out how to do it.
Friday did it. And
Friday-
they switched the tone.
Switch the tone.
And it worked.
And it worked.
When he fought Devo, I was on the edge of my seat.
Oh, my
I
God.
was like, oh.
So good. And once
Yeah.
Debo got knocked out, then Smokey can go back to being funny again.
Yes.
But that 15-minute part when he had the gun,
Yeah.
the scene
And I
with
thought
him
he
and
killed him for real.
John Witherspoon, I mean, just you can win some,
Come on, Chris.
lose some, but you live.
You live
You live to fight another day. Like that's a metaphor for life.
For sure.
Pops, rest in peace, John Witherspoon.
Yes, absolutely.
Ice Cube was perfect for that role.
No fat on the cast.
No fat on the cast. Everybody, Ezell, man, Ezell. Just the way AJ was running was funny.
Yeah.
Just the way
Everything.
he ran with the hat.
Hey, what you doing over there, Smokey? hey, don't come over here. Hey, man, look, it look like you taking a shit.
My neck,
My
my
neck,
back.
my neck,
We
and my
can-
back.
I wanted 140,000. We can sell the auto code right now for $20.
The way he came out the store, he was about to get in the car with him. Like, man, move. He's like, oh. He was walking casually, like, I'm gonna get in with y'all. Hey, man.
Dog, he's so funny, man.
Yeah, it's so many elements in that movie. That's why whenever I would watch it early on when it got to video,
Yeah.
every time I watched it, I laughed more and more than the time before because I was just noticing so many different nuances.
The little throwaways are so
Yeah.
funny. Me, Melissa still do. Okay.
Okay, I'll do that all the time.
Okay.
Okay, call me, girl.
Yes, I did.
Man, I'll do
That's
that
Jay's
daily.
favorite
Huh?
line.
Yes, I did.
Jay loved to do that. Yes, I
Why
did.
don't you get up or cook or do something that she like? That whole dynamic between him and his mama was mad funny.
Oh my God.
Hey peeps, sorry to interrupt, but let's talk sex, shall we? Have better sex with Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the only original brand offering chewable tablets. These erection enhancing tablets help men achieve stronger, harder, longer lasting erections for sexual activities. Okay? All right, Blue Chew is putting his money where his mouth is and is offering you a month free. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. Okay? Blue Chew tablets are made in the US of A and prepared and shipped directly to your door. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. Okay, you know what I'm talking about? You feel me? The best part? It's all done online, y'all. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Blue Chew is a good time. I'm just saying it like that. You know, I don't want to get too graphic and too personal, but Blue Chew is a good time. You know what Blue Chew does? It just helps you stay in the game, I want to say. You know what I'm saying? It just helps you, whatever the festivity is going to be, it's going to help you just get the most out of that particular festivity that you're engaging in. You feel me? It's going to help you. It's going to help you in the game. It's going to be like, yo, Blue Chew, man, I got you. I got you. Blue Chew got you. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be over the top. It's not going to be nothing crazy, but it's going to make sure that you know what I'm saying, that you can contribute for the whole time the festivities are going on. That's all I'm going to say. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free when you use promo code BALD. Just pay $5 shipping. That's promo code BALD. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. And now, back to the Ball Brothers.
Man, even Pops, man, I had seen him in movies before.
Yeah.
But the way he came in the kitchen,
Eating the grapes.
like, how you make a grape even sound like that?
How come every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, in the goddamn refrigerator, eating up all food? And he's like, man,
Oh,
boy,
the
come
hog
on in
ball.
here.
I like pig feet. I like hog ball.
Yeah.
Make it enough is from there.
Make it enough.
Make it enough.
Make it enough.
We still saying
Like,
that.
ugh, get on my nerves.
Yes. All
Why
right.
don't you get up and cook or do something?
Girl, why didn't all outside? Why didn't all outside? She looked more like Freddie Jackson.
Freddie Jackson?
Man.
That girl was cute, by the way.
She was.
He was tripping
And
on
Nia
that.
Long.
Oh, Neil Long.
Oh,
Don't get me started on.
Regina King.
I was talking about Neil Long for a good 20 minutes this
She
weekend.
posted a video the other day. I said,
I'm sick of Neil Long, man.
God bless America. That is,
She been killing it lately,
From-
man.
I don't remember a time when she wasn't.
Yeah, it don't exist.
Fresh Prince, Friday, Best Man. I met her at the
You met
NAACP. Oh, yeah. Gave her a hug.
Oh,
Smelled amazing.
I need to start going to these events. Don't nobody ever invite me to these
Tony, I'm gonna
events.
sock you.
I need to start
You
going to
would
these
have
events.
met her. You would have nominated for the NAACP. I didn't want to wear hard shoes. And I want to, you don't even have to. I didn't want to dress up. You could have worn that. You don't want to.
I could have wore this to the NAACP.
Yeah, you could wear whatever. You know, in LA, some people, oh, he's artsy. He's artsy. You just got to make people think he's artsy.
I should have went dressed in this.
Yeah, you could have worn that. Let me see your shoes.
No, I wouldn't have wore these shoes though.
No, wear some ones. They don't care.
Yeah.
Everybody not dressed up. You was at home. It was like Tony Baker. He's funny. You was at the
I was
house.
tired too. That was another thing.
You was at the
It
house.
was crazy though, man.
You was at the
You
house.
be ripping and running though. I'll sit down.
No, but I be going to the stuff.
That's what I'm saying. You be ripping and running. I'll
Yeah.
be like, man, I'm tired.
But you don't rip and run at all.
I'll be ripping and running.
Yeah, you be
that
ripping
week,
and running.
because I did the full weekend in Tampa. Flew right into Detroit to film the little rail joint.
Mm-hmm.
Came back, went right into the rehearsal for the Upshaws, and then I was there for 3 days. And then NAACP stuff. And I was like, man,
I'm a
tired.
Hollywood star.
No,
I don't want to. I had to shoot a movie and then to rehearse for a TV show,
But
and then I had to be there for an award show.
I had to give you the rip and run.
I'm tired.
I had
That's
to give you the
one
rip and
week. That
run.
did not be your life all
That
the
week
time.
tore me up, man.
Go early in the year, be award season, man.
Man,
Suck
watch
it
out,
up.
man. But
That's why you
Nia
ain't never
Long?
met Nia Long. Because I ripped and ran, and I ran into Nia Long. I said, Nia. She said, hey, Kev.
Because I
She
think
ain't say
Neil
nothing.
Long would like me in real life.
She probably will, but now you'll never know.
I
Because
never know.
smoothies. All right, you're up.
So I got so we got the Color Purple, we got Friday.
So
we got
let's
Coming
take a
to America.
pause. Hold on. Yeah, Tasha D. He just threw in the Lil Rel and the Upshaw in my busy week.
Well, I had to let you know I was ripping and running.
You
Else
did
would-
rip and run.
Yeah.
But you gotta be
You was
tired,
looking at
man.
me like, Malcolm X is the next movie.
Do people get mad
Yes. If you black,
if you ain't seen Malcolm?
if you ain't seen Malcolm X, you ain't black. You a coon. You are a coon if you ain't seen Malcolm X.
I don't know.
How dare you?
What y'all say, Patreon?
Shoot.
I mean, I've seen it a million times. My favorite Spike Lee movie. I feel like blacks probably would get mad.
Come on now.
Especially of Spike Lee movies.
That movie is about black in America.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That to me, that's the best movie about a black historic figure
I
that
would not
actually
disagree.
existed. So
Well,
I feel
Ray was
like-
good too.
Who?
But how you describe it historical?
What movie you say?
Ray?
I mean like a black
Like-
historical figure, like,
like
civil
Malcolm.
rights.
Okay,
yeah,
that's what I thought.
you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I agree with you. I'm going to go with this one. Harlem Nights. Them black folks from experience. I can tell you.
Malcolm X is more important than Harlem Nights.
Or I bet you Harlem Nights get people more upset. I bet you Harlem Nights get people more upset.
Probably so.
The
The fact that you
if I
saw
went
it
out and
so
said
late.
I didn't see Malcolm X till late, they'd be like, "Kev, what was up with you?" But Harlem Nights,
That's because you a comedian. Now.
I think
You
that
should
might have
been
helped
on
it. But I think
Yeah.
comedies, more people see comedies than any other movie. I think. You could be like, I don't really want to see Malcolm X die. Like you can
Yeah.
avoid movies that have some trauma in them.
Right.
But a comedy, it's hard to say why you didn't see
Yeah.
a funny movie that everybody seen.
Right.
Especially Harlem Nights because it has literally, I can't think of another movie except Life that has that many comedy greats in it.
And life is
And
better.
Harlem Nights.
Life is better.
Do you feel that way?
1,000%. I'm not even flinching. Harlem Nights has great moments. The fight in the alley, the whole opening scene,
Arsenio Hall, the shooting,
Arsenio
dude
Hall.
with the one shot.
But the rest of the movie is just cool.
I love Life.
And Richard is the straight man, so I feel like he was squandered within the cast. He rarely does anything funny. It's like
no, he doesn't.
anybody could have been in that Richard role.
No, I agree.
Life, everybody was bringing it.
And Martin got to switch from the
He
straight
got
man.
He went
to
from
the funny
straight man to the hilarious old man. So we got to see Martin flourish.
For sure.
Richard didn't do nothing.
He did. He's straight the whole time.
Yeah.
They let everybody else rock though.
Everybody, Red Fox was rocking, Del Reese was rocking, Eddie was rocking,
Arsenio
was rocking.
Yeah.
Jasmine Guy was all femme fatale.
Oh, Leela Rashawn.
Leader Rashawn.
I got to meet her in person. Tell her how big of a fan. The dude who left his wife.
Oh yeah.
Put your mother on the phone, baby. I ain't coming home.
I ain't coming home. Cling. Like, damn.
Put your mother on the phone,
Put your mother on the phone.
baby. I ain't coming home.
And I love Danny Aiello as the crooked cop.
Yeah, it was great.
He was playing that little charming role where he was like, look at you niggas in here. I'm living in a fucking house. But life is funnier, man.
Life is also more tragic.
Oh, it's super tragic.
Super tragic, but on the funny, even kind of like Coming to America. I mean, what we were saying about Coming to America. I mean, we were saying about Friday. Even the throwaway lines are funny. One thing me and Melissa still always say, walked out smooth with my drink, didn't he?
Uh-huh.
The way
Oh, those smooth with my drink, didn't he? How about I turn y'all in the nigga pie?
that scene.
So you say it's about 5.
We need to do that for the ball.
I didn't know y'all was that serious around pies down here.
Y'all boys can read so good. Why y'all didn't see that sign?
over there. They cast her perfectly. Hey, you boys can read so good. I felt the racism.
The shotgun behind the pie desk.
I tell y'all in the nigga pie. Like,
Say about
Say about
2-3 miles down this way.
Alright.
2-3 miles.
Yeah, man.
No. I'm hungry. I want some.
Billy, I want some pie.
The stuff Eddie Murphy was saying in that scene, they probably didn't even got the recipe for that, man. They don't know how to make that, man. I just think we should go ahead and let it go.
Eddie Murphy was firing on all cylinders, man.
my.
When he was in the car talking about raise, boom, boom. Does that sound like a place where it's fun? Hell yeah, you want to. Shit, yeah, you want to. He was like, loan denied. See, that's why you ain't invited, because you ain't coming down to this motherfucker.
I was rewatching that like, man, where did they go wrong? And the moment they went down to that tiny
Oh, you meant
scene,
where the characters went wrong.
where they went wrong in the movie, because I was like, man, they could have just, they had it.
They had it.
They had the moonshine.
Yep.
They had the $2.
They shouldn't have went into town for
Once
a good
they
time.
went into town, they was gone.
It was dead to rights.
Martin had to go get the coochie. He
Yeah.
came downstairs,
Lost all
and
his
Eddie, oh, the way they played him on the card game.
Yeah,
That's
man.
we would have had no movie, but because the way it ended, y'all just go.
It was really the card game.
It was the card game because Eddie would.
Because once they seen Clarence Williams III laying there,
Yep.
Eddie was looking for his watch.
Yep.
Had he never encountered that man and lost the watch,
He would have been
it would have
good.
just been like, oh,
Or
snap.
if he thought he would have just lost straight up
Yeah.
but he caught the cheating, and they're like, that girl didn't even work here. He
Yeah.
was just. And then Chef Pike,
Man.
who I love that guy, Arlie Emery.
Oh, yeah, he's great. He was great every time.
Full Metal Jacket, he's good. He was in a funny movie with Steve Zahn. I can't think of it right now, but anyway.
Steve Zahn.
Steve Zahn, love Steve Zahn. All right, what you got?
It's a good time. Oh, it's on me again. Let's do. It's tough. I got mad movies, bro.
No, let me
man.
hear 'em, man.
Now in this day and age,
Yeah, let me
Black
hear 'em.
Panther.
Yes.
They like, yo, you ain't seen Black Panther?
I don't think I even know anybody who ain't seen Black Panther.
That's a movie like it feels like everybody saw.
Man.
And if you didn't see it and you black, you'd be like, you ain't seen that? And you don't even want to hear that. I don't get into comic book movies, but no, man.
Nah, that was a cultural we felt like, I remember in that moment, I felt like if we didn't go see that and it didn't do well at the box office, we wasn't gonna get.
Yeah.
They was gonna take Black Panther out of the rest of the Marvel movies
For
too.
sure. Like,
you ain't getting no solo movie, and also Get Out. You ain't gonna be in Civil War or nothing else. Scram you.
Right.
And the fact that it did over $1 billion, I believe, and it came out in
1.3?
February,
1.3
1.3, and it came out in February. I remember All Deaf.
Came out in February.
We all went.
Yep. 200 million first week.
Woo! So good.
Over 100 million second week.
That's a lot of money, man.
700 million domestic.
And it was a good movie.
It was a good time, man. I saw it in the theaters three times myself.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
I think I saw it twice. I saw it with my family. The kids loved it. Yeah. No arguments.
It's a good time.
All right.
What you got?
Sister Act 2.
Nah, man. Nope.
Back in the habit. Absolutely.
Nope.
Sister Act 2 Back in the Habit?
Nah, I'm not giving it to you.
Yes, you are. Because you didn't see it all the way through. And people in the Patreon.
That's because
Shame him.
It's already bandwagoning over there about Sister Act 2, man.
If
you gonna doubt Malcolm X, but you gonna ride for Sister Act 2?
I bet you more people be mad if you didn't see Sister Act 2 than you did see Malcolm X.
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
Nah,
Hell
man.
yeah. Absolutely.
No.
Yes.
Put it in perspective like this.
Okay, put it in perspective like this.
Denzel is one of the greatest actors we have. Period.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
And black folks love Denzel Washington.
Denzel.
So with that love comes Malcolm X.
For sure.
Arguably his greatest performance.
Yes.
So people gonna be like, wait, you love Denzel, but you ain't seen Malcolm X? People gonna Sister Act 2.
You are
ain't nobody tripping on
and
Sister
they
Act 2.
are. You are underestimating the power of a cult classic.
Man, look out.
We gonna settle this right now.
What you about to settle?
We gonna make a video.
Nah,
You know,
man.
break my heart,
What's
Ray.
the question?
I'm gonna say, what would you be more mad at somebody if they didn't see? Malcolm X. I'm not.
And
even
you about to lose.
okay, and I'm okay with losing.
All right.
I'm not even gonna say how I feel about
Okay.
it. All right.
Cue it up.
Get in
I'm in
video.
here, man.
All
I'm
right?
in here.
All right, help us settle the debate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what would you be more mad at if a person didn't see? Malcolm X or Sister Act 2? That's all we need to know. What would you be more upset if a person said, hey, I ain't seen Malcolm X, or hey, I ain't seen Sister Act 2? Let me know in the comments. Guaranteed.
That's it. I ain't putting
I
no
ain't
sauce
saying
on
nothing.
it. What they
is that
saying
fair?
over here? They
Patreon,
saying,
what y'all say?
they saying Malcolm.
Neither. I'm kind of losing right now.
They say do a poll.
Oh, dang. It's not nearly as strong as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to put it out there still. I'm going to post it right now.
There's a lot of Sister Acts coming in.
Let's poll. I'm putting a poll on Instagram now. Right now. Y'all can vote.
There's a lot of Sister Act 2s in there.
Sister Act 2 is a family movie. Everybody can watch it. I mean, everybody can
Malcolm
watch
X is important.
Absolutely. But you ain't pulling Malcolm X out on a Friday night after the kids had
That's
a long
because the
weekend
movie
school.
is serious business and
That's
it's 3
why I'm
hours.
saying. That's why more
We're not
people
talking
haven't
about
seen
which
it.
one is more watchable on the day-to-day, but Malcolm X is a movie you need to see.
Mm-hmm.
Not only just for a movie-wise, but just for, you know what I'm saying?
I'm disagreeing. I'm agreeing with
History.
you on that. But I'm saying people will be more mad about Sister Act 2.
Than Malcolm X.
Yes.
Man, watch out,
Back in the
man.
Habit,
Watch
you just
out.
can't see Sister Act 2 straight because you're so biased about the first one. Sister Act 1 was better.
It was better. It was a better
It's not
movie.
classic.
It was a better movie, man. Y'all putting too much sauce on Sister Act 2. I'm sorry.
The more people like it, the more you like it. Now I hate it more. Now I don't like it.
Nah, it's gonna be on my dartboard. Sister Act 2 gonna be on my dartboard.
Back in the Habit.
Mhm.
And also, you're underestimating the power of nostalgia. Malcolm X don't create no nostalgia.
It should
It
for
don't.
American history, goddammit.
You think people care about history? We care about
Yes.
cold beans. Hey, collard greens. Cold beans. All right, it's up on Instagram. Y'all go vote.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
put it in my stories too.
Yeah, put it all over the place.
I'm gonna put it all over the place. Well, there it is.
Cross-platform that thing. Let me put my vote in. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm, goddammit. Look at that. 2 responses is 50-50 already.
All right. Post it. All right, you're up.
Okay, so we have. I'm gonna keep it comedy again, and I'm gonna go Boomerang.
Yeah.
Boomerang is
Was that? That was before Friday?
yeah, that was
Okay.
92.
That's you got to coordinate.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's where I remember John.
That's like one of the ultimate romantic comedies. That's purely like straight up romantic comedy in the vein of like an adult contemporary
Yeah.
romantic comedy. That's
Yeah.
like the blueprint, especially for romantic comedies that came out after that. It was just like, man, the Boomerang blueprint
Yes.
is crazy.
Yes.
Because Coming to America, even though it's about romance, you could be confused. You could forget about that element.
There's,
But
there's
Boomerang is
large parts
like,
of the
yo,
movie where you forget that.
Men and women, y'all. This is romantic comedy
Men and
through
women,
and
y'all.
through. Yeah, it's all about the relationships.
Yeah.
So Boomerang is that quintessential piece of a black romantic comedy.
For sure. I'm gonna go House Party.
I love House Party.
We don't get that type of movie
I
anymore.
love House
The coming
Party,
to the
man.
age. I love a good coming to age movie.
Yeah.
House Party,
I
Breakfast
love
Club,
House
Ferris
Party.
Bueller's Day Off.
People be hating on House Party, and I don't like it.
Well, they hate on House Party.
They be when people be posting that one gotta goes. People be picking House Party a little too much.
What the other movies? Be
I
on?
don't know.
You just
What I
don't
be
like the House Party.
Because I love House Party,
I love it too.
and they be picking some other stuff over House Party. And I'll just be like,
Tisha Campbell, AJ Johnson. I just ran into AJ Johnson at a party last week.
did you?
Yep, she introduced me to an
Man, you
Amazon
running
executive.
into everybody.
Because I be going to the stuff. I be putting on them hard bottoms and I be going and taking the pictures. I was on a plane yesterday with John Boyega, Melvin Gregg.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They was on the same flight?
Same flight as me and Liz.
Where was y'all going? Where was
We
they
was coming
going?
back from New York. They had that one number one on the call sheet. They had some big event in New York.
Oh, okay.
It's funny. My Melissa's mom cracked me up today. She sent a picture of 50 Cent had a party in New York last night. And she was like, you should go. You should have went. And I was like, I wasn't invited. She was like, act like you belong.
Oh.
And I was like, well, I didn't know where it was. I can't act
Yeah.
like I belong. She was like, Jay would have knew.
Oh.
Okay, Mary, what do you want me to say?
Dang. Claude.
What am I supposed to say to that?
Damn.
Jay would have knew about the 50 Cent party. How do you know that? She act like I didn't go because I didn't. Was like, I should belong there. Like I was doing something else.
Dang.
I was at wrestling.
Jay would have knew.
All right, you're up.
The Wiz.
Oh man,
The Wiz.
we made our boys watch that for this very reason.
Yeah, man.
We like y'all gotta see it. They were watching. They were like,
Gotta watch The Wiz. especially when Wicked coming out, man. Hey, hold on, man. Turn that off.
the boys were like,
Let me show you this.
Michael Jackson was the redeeming quality for them.
Okay.
But there were parts where they're just like,
I get it. I
Yeah.
don't know if it really holds up as well as we would like.
it don't have to.
It don't have to.
It don't have to. It's iconic.
The music is good though.
The music is good.
Who hate the Wiz? How you hate the Wiz?
Hate the Wiz?
Listen, what y'all hating it for?
You can't win.
Bring back the feeling.
Don't bring me no bad
that
news.
we had.
What you mean?
It's slow in the beginning though. It's mad slow in the beginning. They sitting at the table. Bring back the feeling that we had. And then Diana Ross trying to get herself together, do all the errands around the house, make sure all the food is on the plate. Once you get the eyes, then it's cracking. And it's a little long. And then the 70s cinematography make you feel the time.
Oh boy, do you
You know what I'm
remember the
saying?
time indeed?
Yeah. So
He's
just
on, but you
relax.
got he's on down the road.
He's on down the road, man.
He's
You
on
got-
down. He's on down the road.
You got the Tin Man song that I love.
He's on down.
Slide some more to me. Let it trickle down my spine. Crisco would do just fine. Slide. So we started getting more loose as the song went on, man. Let's go. Let's go. And the way the lion busts up out the statue. You looking at the poll
I'm
results?
looking at the poll
Already, huh?
It ain't telling me no results.
Yeah, man, watch it. Let me see if I see it.
You see the results, man? I don't see the results.
Hold on. Sometimes you got to refresh it.
Gotta refresh. Because you know, usually how it starts off is how it ends.
Yeah,
I don't really see things
known-
come back and win.
I've only seen it come back and win like a couple times, but they got to be extremely
Sister Act
close.
2, 60-40 so far.
Oh man, it's your base.
No, it ain't my base,
It's your
man.
base,
It
man.
ain't my base.
Your base is soft.
Somebody made a good point. This I agree with. People expect you to know about Malcolm X even before the movie.
Mm.
I read his autobiography. I was like, dang.
Sister Act 2 is not a big landmark movie.
Oh, I be wanting to sock
It's
you.
not a landmark movie,
Yes,
man.
it
Y'all
is,
just like
man.
y'all just like that little happy singy shit, man. It's not a landmark film.
What does a landmark film mean?
Like a landmark film is like it's a touchstone. It's like a movie that's important, that it makes a cultural impact. Malcolm X did all that. The movie. Not just the figure.
Yeah.
You know, we had the hats, we was rocking it. It was must see. They showing it in classrooms. Ain't nobody watching Sister Act 2 in no classroom unless it's just a free day. Y'all
Well,
want to
that's
see Sister Act 2?
Tony, you don't understand how many free days people have.
Man,
I've
watch
seen
out,
Sister
man.
Act. Also, I think
I'm talking about at school.
Yeah, I've also seen Sister Act 2.
In school.
Well, I don't remember watching it in school, but you could play that in school more than you play Malcolm X. They shot that man. Get your hand on my pocket.
But it's important. It really happened.
You are misunderstanding. You thinking I'm disagreeing with that.
Yeah, man.
I don't disagree with that. But nostalgia, we was young. We was watching that. We
That's
was watching.
the only reason y'all love this little
But that's
movie,
what
man.
made my point. And you watching over and over. I seen Sister Act 2 probably 75 billion times.
Watch
I seen
out,
Malcolm
man.
X. That's one of my favorite movies. I probably seen it about 15, 20 times.
Okay, you black.
Yeah.
All right.
You're black?
You black.
Some
Some of y'all ain't black.
But that Sister Act 2, especially for church kids, maybe Modest is more church kids.
You got a churchy crowd. I'm gonna put the poll on my page
Put the
where
poll on
the
your
where the
page.
heathens
But
is
the
at.
matter of fact, and then let's make it right now.
Yeah.
And you talk. That way we know it ain't base for base.
Because the heathens.
Actually, I
you know
think the
what I'm
people even in your comments be still agreeing with me. But go ahead. I ain't gonna say nothing. Come on. Nah. Come on. Come on. Put it up then. Put it
saying?
up.
Let's get to the heathens.
Get to
Hold
the
on.
heathens.
What up, y'all, man? Me and Kev up in here doing the Ball Brothers podcast. Got a question for you. Answering the polls. You know what I'm saying? What movie do you think people will be more angry if you haven't seen? Malcolm X or Sister Act 2? Y'all let us know in the polls. All right? Mm-hmm. No bias. I ain't put no
ain't
sprinkles.
saying nothing. You ain't put no sprinkles.
No
You
sprinkles.
ain't put no sprinkles.
Yeah, here we
So
go.
I'm tearing Tony comments up.
Now you stay out of there.
Nah, you go in there.
You stay your ass
go
out of
out,
there. You
you
already
go
you
in
already
there.
did, yo. Don't come over here.
You go in there. Because I'm
Mhm.
trying to tell you. You done let how you feel about Sister Act 2 cloud your vision, man.
Sister Act 2 was cute.
No, it was great.
Malcolm X was important.
They were both important.
Sister Act 2, if it never existed, it'd been fine.
We would have been
It
fine.
never came out. They took an L at the box office
Oh
anyway.
my God.
Took a smooth
Lots
L
of
Ron
great
Hubbard.
movies take an L at the box office. Willy
That's true.
Wonka and the Chocolate Factory took an L at the
That's
box
true.
office.
That's true. The Wizard of Oz tanked.
Yeah, they came out. Willy Wonka, they was like,
That's
woo.
a Wonderful Life bomb.
That's one of my favorite Christmas movies. That might
It
be my favorite.
bombed at the box office
That
too.
it's not my favorite, but it's top 3. He was finna kill himself in black and white. That movie got serious.
I don't remember it like that. I remember seeing it, but I don't.
I want to do that, but not for the like kill myself part. I just want to see what it would be like. Like I'm just curious.
To kill yourself?
No.
Oh.
If my life, if I weren't in it,
You would want to.
I just want to see what it would be like. Like I want to do what he did, but not for the reasons he did.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? His reasons were like, nobody leaves me. I'm just curious, like how it would be. Yeah, I'm good, y'all. I'm good. All right, I'm gonna go.
Mhm.
I'm hemming and I'm hawing. I'm gonna go Lean on Me.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah, I feel like
Good
Lean
choice.
on Me is one of those movies where people quote it, and if you don't know that movie, you won't know what that
Yeah.
quote out of that movie. You won't know.
Right.
Like they used to call me Batman, or you used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they call me Batman.
Batman. Yeah.
That scene with him in the head nigga in charge scene.
Yes.
With, who's the dude?
Robert Guillaume.
Robert Guillaume. Now let's go get something to eat.
Yeah.
like
that fight they had was so
kid,
dope.
It was so great.
Yeah.
And I love that they could go fuss at each other, cuss
Yeah.
at each other.
Let's go
and
get
then
something to eat.
Basically,
You really think you bad, don't you? And
he was, especially because he was small to Morgan.
Uh-huh.
Morgan is towering
He was
over
like-
him.
Contrary to popular opinion, I am the head nigga in charge.
Love it.
Now let's get something.
Get the
to eat.
chains on the door. Go 10. The enemy is
The
here.
enemy's in. He was cold busted. They had him dead to
You
rights.
smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack? Don't you? Jump. Don't you smoke crack?
Joe was on 10 at all times, man.
Wild,
Chill
man.
out, bro.
The little pregnant girl from, from her, all to get the test scores up. Kid Fresh was finna stab the person in the
Man,
cafeteria.
They was slapping the shit out of him in that movie, man. He was getting the shit slapped out of him.
Man, the Fair East Side in the bathroom. Fair East Side. That was one of the first YouTube videos we ever made on my K-Fred 926 channel. We did Lean On Me in 4 minutes. And it went viral, man. 716 views.
Oh,
We were like, whoa, 700 people saw this, y'all.
716.
Hype. But yeah, Lean On Me, you got to.
Yeah, Lean On Me is fire.
You got to see Lean On Me.
It's better than Sister Act 2 as well. But
No,
let's
it
keep going.
is not.
Let's keep. You saying Sister Act 2 is better than Lean On Me?
How are you describing better?
A better movie.
Why you don't like Sister Act 2? Because it's the choir and
Because
competition?
y'all putting too much on
What? We are putting the rep. We ain't saying it's the best movie ever.
it. Y'all just putting too much on it.
You just don't. It started because people liked it more than one. And you,
No, it ain't that.
what was your first problem with it, then?
Y'all putting too much on it.
What too much? I
Y'all
think
like,
we put the records
Sister
in
Act
the
2 is
middle.
a classic. It's a
It
classic.
is
It's not
a
a classic.
classic. Leah knows. It is a classic. I don't think anybody who sees Sister Act 2 don't like it. I feel like it's
cute.
not. You
That's
got
the
served
most
as
you're
cute.
getting it. No, you got served not good.
You got served as cute, man. He was like, they stealing our moves.
Nah, man.
That was cute.
That
you know what's
movie-
cute? You know what's cute? Hardball is cute.
Yes.
Hardball is cute.
That's a cute.
Sister
with
Act
an
2, I feel
emotional
like-
punch.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what the part that I think Sister Act 2 people resonate with the Rita and her mom dream crushing part. That was good.
We've seen that 80 million
You
times
just think it's
already.
because Dolores Van Cartier was finna die for the mob. The stakes were higher in Sister Act
the
1.
stakes were
was-
extremely high.
and it was a
we
fish
got
out
to
of
win the competition, y'all. All right, they lost the competition. So what?
So the school gonna close,
So
man.
what, man?
So they're gonna be out of the street.
Okay. Her life was on the line from the mob in the first one, man.
Just because
She was a fish out of water. It was just more compelling. It was more funny. See this Vegas showgirl like, oh man, I'm a nun. I'm uncomfortable
The
in these
clothes.
clothes, man. I was like, yeah, whoopee.
Let's be clear. I love Sister Act. I really do.
I don't think you do.
I do.
I think you're just saying that to sound political in this moment.
I love Sister
I
Act.
love the blacks, but listen,
I just connect with Sister Act 2 so
it's
much
because it
more.
was people singing in the church. It's like a gospel.
There's no
It's like we're in
church.
church again,
There's-
guys. We're singing about God. That's the reason
That's
for the
not
season,
the
man.
reason. Jamal, he was scared. And here's what I will give you. They did repeat some stuff with the characters. The I don't remember her name, but the small white girl who was scared of her voice in the first one, Jamal just does the same thing.
We've
that she
seen
does.
that all
I
the
agree,
time.
but I don't care.
Speaking of scary singers, man, black folks will get mad if you ain't seen the 5 Heartbeats.
Oh my God.
Now that's a movie. That's a classic. That's a scared character coming out his shell in Choir Boy,
Love it. They messing with my music. Duh.
firing on all cylinders.
Love it. No argument. I
It
think they're both
wasn't
classic.
cute. It was good. That was a good movie.
5 Heart. So many black people thought the 5 Heartbeats was based on a real group.
It was elements of like
Yeah,
a couple
all that
different
stuff.
groups. Yeah.
But people were like, man, where you get
Man.
that music from? Like, no, that was Robert Townsend made that up.
I love that movie.
No, man. I want to listen to it. Like, bro, that's not. They don't exist. They're like amalgamation of all them that
Yeah.
type of music.
Yeah.
No, I hear all that. Heard everything. But that movie also
That
has
movie's
so many
good.
quotables.
Yeah. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Now let the- Stop telling me I'm losing in the poll. It's still early. Tony losing in the poll, y'all.
No,
Tony
you're going to
losing.
lose.
Nah, man, watch. Let it cook.
Let me see.
Let it cook.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you on Twitter right now.
Let it cook.
And I didn't even put the video up. I just wrote the words 62 to 38%, like I told you.
Wait, what'd you say? What was the word?
The words was,
We got to
what
approval
would
process.
you be more mad if a person said they didn't see Malcolm X or Sister Act 2 Back in the Habit? I didn't even say.
What's it? 62? Man, what kind of coons are y'all?
I'm telling you, you ain't got your hand to the people. Let me look on yours.
Look at mine. It's 61 to 39%. What kind of coons are y'all?
What did I tell him, Leah?
Y'all
I
are
tried to
pure
tell him.
coons.
I tried
man.
to tell him.
Look at y'all.
I tried to tell you. It's a more fun movie.
This is more fun. Life ain't fun. nigga. Malcolm X died for you coons. And y'all sitting up here, they singing for the school, y'all. Y'all soft. I can't believe this. I cannot believe
I
this
told you.
horse shit.
You are wrong. You ain't want to believe it. I told you. People love that movie. It don't also, a movie does not have to be good for you to love it. Napoleon
Oh, yeah, for
Dynamite,
sure.
I wouldn't even argue Napoleon Dynamite's a great movie, nor is Nacho Libre. You can't tell me that when I'm laughing.
People love Belly, and that movie is not good.
Perfect example.
Yeah. That
Brennan
movie's
made
not
the
good.
point that Purple Rain is not a good movie.
It's not.
And I hadn't thought about it. Because
Purple
nostalgia
Rain-
will put you on the, like, you remember the good parts, but I hadn't really went and watched the movie.
Not even nostalgia. I was like, these niggas can't act. I was saying that when I was a kid. I was like, yo, the acting is subpar, but I really like this movie. And the music is incredible.
Music is incredible. Speaking about the movies you talking about,
And Apollonia.
Apollonia,
Oh, she purified herself a leg many times. But keep going.
The Temptations,
Okay.
they gonna be mad.
That's a little tougher because it was a TV movie, but
And I was gonna say the
Yeah.
other one I was gonna say is Jackson 5 American Dream, which is also a
that's,
TV
that's
movie.
also a TV movie.
But you
It's a little
gotta
tough.
have. Nobody's trying to hear it. Jackson 5 American Dream is like 4 hours if you watch them all. And we was having to watch them on TV.
Yeah.
We sitting through commercials.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to sit through all that. It's gonna take all night.
Never seen it. Wow. Out of the three, Five Heartbeats,
Five
the
Heartbeats, number
Jacksons. Okay.
That you got that be mad at.
Temptations.
5 Heartbeats.
Okay.
I like 5 Heartbeats better than the Temptations. Also, Temptations is based on a true story. 5 Heartbeats has the ability to pull
Yes.
from all the other stories.
You know what it's like, those two? I equate it to like The Godfather and Goodfellas.
Yes.
The Temptations had more time to sit, so it's longer, so they're going through every beat. So that's
Yep.
like The Godfather
Yep.
of like,
Yep.
black groups in the day.
Yep.
5 Heartbeats is Goodfellas. It's
1000%.
streamlined, it's short, we're going to edit it down, you can watch it.
Love it.
And if the Temptations is on, I'll be like, all right, and then I'll leave. But if the 5 Heartbeats is on, you got me.
You got me.
You got me.
Because Flash is lonely at the top. He announced his
Man.
He announced that this nigga was the coldest ever. Accepts the award.
Yeah.
Announces he leaving the group.
Yes.
And the new album coming out in 2 weeks. So you was in the studio.
No, he's
For
already
months.
brewing. He
You
was
didn't-
out of here.
New album is done.
It's Lonely at the Top, baby.
And then the name of the album is It's Lonely at
It's
the
Lonely
Top.
at the Top, y'all.
They should have killed him.
Flash was
They
cooking.
should have killed him.
He was like, I'm
How you
outta
gonna
here,
name the
y'all.
album It's Lonely at the Top?
It's Lonely at the Top.
Album could have
y'all.
been that's such a petty title. That's like I ain't never needed them niggas.
Man.
In stores.
It's
soon.
Lonely at the Top.
I'm better than all of them. Volumes 1 and 2.
I wonder how that album did.
Tanked. No,
You
no.
think it
What if
tanked?
no, I did. What if it was Bobby Brown? Bobby Brown left the group and then released one of the greatest albums.
Yeah. But he tanked first.
Did he?
Yeah. Don't Be Cruel is his second album. He had a solo album before that. That
Oh,
tanked.
I didn't know.
Yeah. His debut album
so they
tanked.
probably were like, boom.
Yeah, but then Don't Be Cruel though.
Oh, that's
Outsold
worse.
anything they had ever did.
Oh, that's worse. I didn't even know he had I thought Don't Be Cruel was the first album.
No, that was the second one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But then then Belle Biv DeVoe came out and
But nobody reached the heights of Don't Be Cruel.
no. But still, you
Yeah.
go 4 times platinum, you ain't tripping.
You ain't tripping.
Because Poison was selling like hotcakes.
Poison.
And then Ralph Tresvant went platinum. Johnny Gill went platinum.
It was all winning.
That's big success.
Big success. All right, I'm going to go. We down the line now, so I don't know if it's as strong.
We just shooting shots.
but
at
I
this
say
point.
Love and Basketball.
I got it wrote down.
Feel like people not trying to hear it if you ain't seen Love and Basketball. Whether you love it or not, it's a must see
Yeah.
black
You
movie.
ain't
Shout
seen
out
Love and
to
Basketball?
is Gina Price Blackwood?
You met her too?
I have met her. I was meeting everybody. They be at the stuff. She's nice. Reggie.
If you say Roots, I haven't seen Roots.
Oh, Roots is another one.
I haven't seen Roots.
I've seen Roots.
It's too long, man. Watch out.
I've seen it. It was a one watch though.
It's made for
Yeah.
TV. It's back in the day. I don't respect made for TV like that all the time. Especially if it's gonna be old made for TV. I'm out. It's gonna be old made for TV. 70s. I'm out, man. It's gonna be soft. All right, I'm gonna rattle off the list of movies I wrote down.
Rattle them off, man.
So I wrote down Menace to Society,
Yep.
Juice,
Yep.
Soul Food,
Oh, dang.
New Jack City,
Yep.
What's Love Got to Do with It,
Oh, my God.
Coolie
yeah.
High,
Yep.
Waiting to Exhale,
So basically every black movie ever.
Get Out on the new tip. Not all the black movies. Do the Right Thing. With you coons, I don't even know if Do the Right Thing is essential for you coons. Y'all some coon ass niggas to me at this point. School Days,
I ain't seen School Days.
Set It Off,
Love it.
Soul Food, Malcolm
Nigga,
X.
that's basically every movie from 91 to 99.
It's a lot of black movies I did
That's
not mention.
everything.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
Two Can Play That Game ain't on here. I ain't got the Barbershop 1 and 2 on here. I ain't got I ain't
You
got
got
all kind of
everything
shit on
else.
here.
You
I
got
don't
everything
have,
else.
I don't have The Best Man. I don't have The Wood. I don't have Poetic Justice on here.
When you're black, you got to see everything because basically every movie you do.
House Party 2, House Party 3. It's
What's the other House
massive.
Party movie that's not called House Party?
Huh?
Class Act.
I don't have Class Act on here.
Mo
I
Better
don't
Blues.
have South Central on here. I don't have Mo
Players
Better
Club.
Blues.
The
Players
Wood ain't
Club?
better than Sister Act 2. Chris Wiley Jr.
Wait, what'd he say?
The Wood is better than Sister Act 2.
I agree. 1,000%.
Nah, it probably is.
Yeah, man.
You coons.
Y'all
All right, man.
coons, though. For real.
We'll see y'all later next week on the Coon Podcast. All right, peace.
Y'all some